Hello, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we have one more match for you today, and we will have our League of Legends team going up against University of Michigan as part of College League of Legends. We're getting everyone in the lobby, so we will be doing draft very soon. So while we're waiting for that, let's go over the lineup for the team. A couple little changes in the roster for today. So in the top lane, it is going to be our captain, Junior Bethany Holstein Maxabu. In the jungle, it will be Junior Bryce Heatman Scrimpo. In mid will still be sophomore Alec Wong Ohoho. And at ADC will be senior Steph Saunders Radio Soul. And then at support, debuting senior Alex Freeze Blazing Lyric. So we're going to see how things go. Looks like Marietta is already ready for the draft and somehow got kicked out. Apparently the lobby took too long, so we're going to have to rejoin. As soon as people said ready for the draft, it must have timed out or something. But we're getting back in here right as draft is about to start. But anyway, give us a second here to get the lobby recreated, and then we'll have the... I just found it very ironic. You guys didn't see this at all. But yeah, like we were just about to say ready for draft, and then must have timed out. But anyway, so that's going to be the starting lineup. So Blazing Lyric will be at support, and then of course we have our coaches, Derek Games Grump, and then Glitch, our League of Legends coach. But we are getting it up and running again very soon. So we should be, we should be starting very, very soon. So let me make sure I have everything here set up. Looks like Marietta will be on the red side. They get a chance to choose their side. So they have chosen red side for this. So Michigan will be on the blue side. So once we get everyone back in here, we will get started. Marietta's ready, but I still think we're waiting for one more for Michigan to join. So there we go. So we should be starting any second for the draft. And after that, we'll go over some announcements since we'll have the 3-minute delay. By the way, this stream is also an additional 3-minute delay. So it will be a 6-minute delay on the match itself. And this just to make sure there's not any stream sniping. Now, granted, with the 3-minute delay, there's already not going to be any sniping. But okay, it looks like everyone is good to go. So let's get things underway here. Marietta College versus University of Michigan in the draft phase. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of bans are going to take place, especially with some of the changes in the composition for the Pioneers. We're seeing the Sejuani being banned by Michigan. Marietta's going to take out the Caitlyn. I think the curveball for Michigan is going to be the fact that Maxabu is playing top lane instead of support, and they might not have been prepared for a Blazing Lyric, but he does have a limited champion pool. So if Michigan decides to take away any of his supports, that could put him in a predicament. We see the Vi being banned. Marietta's going to take away the Echo. So now we'll see what the last ban will be for Michigan. And it looks like it's going to be the Tristana. And Marietta's going to take away the Nami. So interesting picks here. So Michigan's targeting the jungle position and taking away Tristana from Radio Soul. However, Oho has been playing Trist mid a couple times as well. So that can affect both the lanes depending on what composition Marietta is going to run. And it seems like Michigan is going to blind pick the Syndra. Very interesting choice to blind pick the mid laner. And Marietta's going to go straight for the Seraphine. That can be flexed at, well, mid ADC or support. And it seems like they're going to go straight for Thresh. So that is not a support Seraphine. It's very likely the bots. We've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, that Radio Soul has been kind of transitioning to more AP type bot laners. So I'm going to guess that the Seraphine is going to go straight for Radio Soul. Meanwhile, we see the Thresh coming out. So Blazing Lyric will be on the Thresh. And we're going to see Jarvan coming out for Michigan. So, and we're going to see that Varus in the bot lane, it looks like. Now, we have seen strong... Let me rephrase that. Varus was especially strong last season. We saw a lot of Varus in the World Championship. But I think he's still very viable. So the bot lane's got to be very careful, especially if his range. And looks like we're going to see a Wukong, and I'm going to... Yeah, that's got to be jungle Wukong, right? I don't know if... I mean, it could be a top Wukong. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. But let's get through the second wave of bans. We're going to see the Sylas being banned by Marietta. They usually like to ban Sylas in the second wave. You can still decide their next ban. And they're going to go with the Fiora ban. And Lux is going to be banned by Marietta. Now we're waiting for... Okay, looks like they're going to go with the Jax. Interesting picks. I don't think Marietta was planning on playing either of them. But yeah, it's going to be Ornn in the top lane. So, Wukong jungle confirmed. And Camille's going to be in the top lane to counter that Ornn. So now we're going to see what support will Mission go with. Interesting that they picked support last. And looks like they're going to go with the Braum. Braum is a fun support to play. So we're going to try to use his shield to block the hooks from Thresh. So now Marietta needs to pick their mid lane going against that Syndra. They've had a long time to decide what they want to play. And they're gonna go with Jace. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's a mid Jace. So very out of the ordinary pick. But alright, I don't know what's gonna happen. What I do know is they are going up against Michigan. It is their, I guess I should make sure it's set up in my notes properly. It is their JV team. So I do want to make sure that is clear. So I'm going to make sure that's properly updated. But it's still Michigan. They have obviously a very big school. So they have probably quite a few League of Legends teams. But all right, so we have everything set here. So now we just got to wait 3 minutes for the game to start. So while we're waiting for that, let's go over a couple of announcements. So first of all, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They provide our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. So they're great quality, very durable. Our students definitely enjoy using them. So we want to thank HyperX for that. If you would like to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. You can check out all the deals they have. I know I got one of their headsets over the winter break. Great quality, very comfortable. So I was very happy with their products. Also want to take a minute to shout out Over the Moon Pizza for their support. So every Tuesday, they will have their Marietta College night. So students can go there with their IDs and get a discount on pizza and drinks. They'll have a Nintendo Switch available, so you can play some Super Smash or some Mario Kart. And then they will also air our matches on their television screens. So whether it's a live match or something on our YouTube channel, if we don't have a live match that day, but you can definitely go to Over the Moon Tuesday nights, Front Street at Marietta. So definitely go check that out. We're always looking for more students for our esports program. Whether you're a current Marietta College student or if you're a high school student thinking about where you want to go to college for esports. So we do have several varsity titles. So we have teams in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Valorant. So we have our dedicated facility here on campus. We have several coaches. Not only do we have Derek, but we have, of course, our League of Legends coach Glitch. We have some Rocket League coaches, and we have our Rainbow Six coach, and we're always looking for some additional help for our other titles. We provide academic and wellness support for our students because we want to see them succeed in the classroom as well as on the computer. And scholarships are available for high school seniors and college transfers. So for more information, you can go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. So it has links to all of our social media channels, so you can check that out. It has links to our recruitment inquiry form and our scholarship tryout forms. So if you do want a scholarship, you can schedule a tryout for it. We do have a few dates left. You can also set up a Discord call to talk with our coach to learn more about our programs. So all of that can be found at our link tree, which has all of our links available. But all right, so we are loading up. So I'm going to make sure that everything here is working properly. I did try to get everything set up under one OBS profile, so I think I got all that worked out, but it's possible that there's a kink in here, but it looks like so far everything is looking good. So I think we're going to be okay. So I'm just waiting for everything to load up, and then we'll get into the matchup. So far, so good on my end. Just waiting for everything to load. Still waiting for the load. All right, so I think we're good. Just making sure that everything is set properly. All right, here we go, folks. Marietta College versus University of Michigan's JV team. Marietta will start on the red side. Michigan will be on the blue side. So we're going to see, like, every lane matchup is going to be interesting for different reasons. I mean, first, the top lane, Maxabu is playing a role that she has not necessarily played a lot of. So it's going to be interesting how she plays the Ornn into the Camille. Mid lane is going to be interesting because I haven't seen Jason mid a lot. I know Ho likes to play maybe some more unconventional mid laners. So that might be a great way to counter the Syndra. In the bot lane, of course, Seraphine bot lane is going to be interesting as kind of the ADC. But Blazing Lyric on the Thresh and seeing how he does is going to be a factor as well. It doesn't look like we're going to see any early game stunts. I mean, there was the pixel ward that Shrimpko placed down. Actually, they ready to place down the pixel wards on both sides of the river. And everyone's going to be starting with their blue buffs. And interesting that we actually see that Jace used his smite to finish off the blue buff. We've already seen the exhaust and flash coming out, and the heal in the bot lane. Radio Soul got severely punished, had to pop both of her summoners to stay alive. So going to have to be extra cautious now. We see the hook coming out for Blazing Lyric, but getting stunned as well and has to flash away. So that's already within the first 3 minutes. Both flashes being burned in the bot lane. And I think that's going to be problematic for Radio Soul and Blazing Lyric. Sometimes with those hooks, just because you can land the hook doesn't necessarily mean you should. Meanwhile, we're going to see a possible tower dive, and Syndra's even roaming down as well because they know that they don't have their flashes available, so they're going to go just collapse right onto that tower, and even Syndra's there for the stun. The tower does execute Jarvan, and Marietta does not even get a kill from that because they didn't do any damage to Jarvan. So that's just going to be 2 kills to nothing. And caution pings are coming out, suspecting that Shrimpko is in the top lane. Camille is going to fall back. And we're going to see Shrimpko will be spotted out. So with that double kill, 4 minutes in the game, we're already seeing a 1.2 K gold difference. So we're going to see the bot lane is going to be severely behind in CS because of that. But Marietta does have wards all over the place in that river, so that should at least help spot out if Jarvan tries to make a similar play again. Well, Oho is trying to put some pressure in that mid lane. Gonna have to deal with the creep. Meanwhile, Syndra will take care of that pink ward in the brush. And Jarvan is in position. Gets pinged out, so Marietta's gonna have to fall back in the bot lane to respect that Jarvan. Gonna go straight for the Infernal Dragon. Maxby does try to charge him, but did not have the pillar up in time to be able to pull off the knockup. Meanwhile, was opting to do the hammer, try to get some damage out. I'm going to see Michigan JV will secure that Infernal Drake and try to expand their goal lead even further. Basically, tries to set up the hook, but doesn't quite connect. See a little bit poking onto the Braum. And Syndra is going to be flashing in, pops the ultimate to finish off Jace. So that's going to be another kill for Michigan. Meanwhile, we're seeing that the bot lane is actually trying to freeze the lane there. So it's going to be a challenge for Marietta to push forward. See, there might be a contention between Scrimpo and Jarvan in the river, but Jarvan's going to retreat down to his jungle. Meanwhile, Braum is trying to get onto Radio Soul, popping the exhaust, and Varus is going to get the kill, looking for a double kill. Blazing Lyric flashes away and will stay alive. Braum took 2 tower hits. If he took a third, he would be finished off. Or finished off, I should say. I see a lot of pings coming out. Michigan knows where Jace is, trying to clear out some wards, trying to clear out the pink ward. And uses that empowered Q to get some damage onto Syndra, but still seeing that gold lead widening. We're not even 8 minutes in, and we're seeing almost a 3,000 gold lead, just slightly under 3,000. And we're going to see Michigan using that pink ward to get rid of the other ward. Okay. Now we're seeing the hook goes up, but doesn't quite connect with the Braum. The hook does get pushed back, and Syndra does have an ultimate ready to go if needed. Warren's going to be popping the ultimate, trying to get the knockup. Does get it. And Strippo's going to be coming in to engage. Jarvan's going to try to come in to help as well. Strippo is going to pop the ultimate to try to get an extra knockup. The charge comes in for Warren, but it's not going to quite connect. And Strippo is going to fall. Cataclysm is going to be used to take out Maxi Boot. And we're going to see that hook coming in for Blazing Lyric. And the ultimate for Varus will get the kill and actually gets both of them down by using his ultimate. So that's just 4 kills for nothing across the board. And technically it's an unofficial ace with Syndra getting the kill in the mid lane. So we're seeing all 3 lanes being won by Michigan. Although Shrimpo gets a great shutdown on the Syndra, overextended, but Shrimpo was to be able to flash in and punish. But still going to be about a 5.5k gold difference. And Maxi Boot is going to have to flash away, getting very low on health. And Camille's going to be running in. Takes 1 tower hit, takes 2, but will survive. Meanwhile, Syndra is going to try to get the stun onto Oh. Ultimate comes out. onto Radio Soul, trying to get some damage. And a great lantern there to keep Radio Soul alive. Ocean Drake is up, and we're seeing everyone starting to collapse. But Jarvan's going to get the jump onto who has to flash away. But it's going to flash in and use Cataclysm. And Jarvan does take down. But Trimbo's going to pop his ultimate to try to take down Jarvan. And goes down. Throws the lance down, but dies before getting able to leap through. Meanwhile, Syndra is going to use Ignite as well as the ultimate to finish off Strippo. So that's a 2-for-1. And we're going to see Michigan looking at the Dragon. Meanwhile, Camille's going to be chasing down Maxibu. Not much can do. Now the Oho is going to be trying to chase down Syndra. And first tower will go to Michigan. 12 minutes and 28 seconds in the game. But now we're seeing about an 8.4k goal difference at this point. So Michigan's going to be looking to expand their lead even further. And they're going to be using that Rift Herald in the mid lane to continue that pressure. It's going to be pop the ultimate, trying to catch the Camille, and just barely misses. Using those cables to dodge. Trimbo tries to chase down Camille, but not going to be able to finish her off. Meanwhile, Michigan does secure that Ocean Drake, and we will get Chemtech Drake for the remainder of the map. And we're seeing the ultimate coming out for Radio Soul, but it's just not going to be enough. We're just seeing that 3-person collapse in the bot lane to give Michigan that lead even further. Now Camille is going to be jumping onto Scrimpo. And we're just seeing that gold lead even widen further, turning into a 10,000 gold difference. Oh, he's trying to jump in. You try to use that long distance, but gets stunned. And actually gets finished off by Camille. Meanwhile, Cataclysm does come out in the top lane. Blazing Lyric does use his box to slow down, but just not going to get anything. Braum takes a couple tower hits, but it's not enough to finish him off. And Michigan didn't even take care of the inner tower just yet. Ultimate does land onto Maxibu, trying to do the knockup. Radio Soul's trying to come in, but gets exhausted. And it's going to be another 2 kills. Strimpo's coming in with the ultimate. Varus is going to flash away. Strimpo's trying to chase him down, but it's going to get stunned by Jarvan, and Braum does get taken down by the Jarvan. Now we're about a little over 15 minutes in. And no objectives available just yet. So Michigan just kind of backs out and buys what they need. And 4 of the 5 already have their mythic items. Scrimpo's the only one that has his for Marietta. So Camille trying to get the jump onto Maxibu. Pops the ultimate. It tries to use the ultimate. It does flash and gets the knockup. Does go down. And the shutdown will go to Shrimpo. Assist will go to Maxibu. So it is a 1-for-1 trade in the top lane. So now Rift Herald is up again. If Marietta wants to try to go for it. But I can see Michigan trying to trying to take it to use expand their pressure even more. But they're going to continue on this mid-inner tower. Caution pings come out for Marietta, knowing that Michigan is in their jungle. And Oho is going to have to back away. Syndra going straight for him. Tries to get the jump onto Syndra. But now Jarvan's in play. Going to be lancing in flashes, but Cataclysm is going to come out for Jarvan. And Jace will get taken out. Wukong is going to pop the ultimate, and Syndra will flash away. Maximum charges in, and Syndra will go down. So it is a 1-for-1 trade in that lane. Meanwhile, Camille from Michigan will work on the Rift Herald. Should get it without any contention. And they do secure the Rift Herald. So now they're trying to get the jump on the Pioneers again, using the charm to try to connect it. I don't know if any of them got it, but Blazing Leader goes down, so does Scrippo, and the ultimate. Well, actually, it was Varus that taken that Radiant Soul, so that's 3 down for the Pioneers already. Now Marietta will continue, will reset, and Michigan will continue to put their pressure on, taking the inhibitor tower, and going to use that Rift Herald to try to finish the game. They get the inhibitor, and will use that Rift Herald to get some extra damage onto the Nexus towers. The knockup does connect with the Brawl, but will block the rest of it for the for Michigan. But Marietta is starting to jump in, but one Nexus tower is down. The Rift Herald falls, but both Nexus towers have fallen, and Michigan is just taking care of the Pioneers one by one. Syndra doing a ton of damage, and it's just Oho that's left, but Syndra with the triple kill, and Michigan will take out the Nexus 18 minutes and 29 seconds. So that was just a very strong performance by the University of Michigan. I mean, we knew that they were a very solid team. Let me get things set up here. Okay, but it looks like the team is taking a small break. I'm just double checking things here. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds like the team is taking a break. So we'll go ahead and take a small break ourselves as we get things set up for game 2. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. Ready checks are coming out for the draft. Looks like Marietta has chosen the blue side this time. So once we get things started, we will get the draft underway. We'll see if any adjustments or changes to the composition. But here we go, everyone. So let's see what will happen this time.
Shall I turn in my badge?
Marietta will still ban the Caitlyn.
Let me get in there.
Tristana will still be banned by Michigan. Marietta will still ban the Echo.
I won't be denied.
Michigan will still ban the Sejuani.
There's always another wave.
Marietta still bans the Nami, so far it's been the same bans from game one. But now we're going to see the Garen being banned by Michigan. So a slight change from before. So what will Marietta Prio pick? Will they go with the Seraphic? No, they're going to go straight for the Vex. So interesting that they decided to blind pick that. So it's like Michigan blind picked their mid, so I guess we'll blind pick our mid. Sure. Makes sense to me. But it does make sense. I know Oho's been playing that good amount and trying to make sure you grab it before it gets picked or if it gets banned. We're going to see the Maokai coming out for Michigan. And I think we're going to see a Corki. Yep, we're going to see a Corki, folks. Looks like Marietta's going to go with the Zac. And the Zyra. That is definitely going to be a Zyra support in the bottom lane. The Thresh might not have gone as hoped. And there were a couple of hooks, but not a lot of follow-up with using it. So Blazing Lyric is definitely comfortable with the Zyra, so we're going to see that coming out. And it's looking like Michigan is going to go back to the Virus. Worked very well for them in game one. No, they're going to swap over to Kai'Sa instead. Which is ironic since during our Smash match I talked about Kai'Sa since it had the Kazi play.
Cool, cool.
So, Yoda's still going to be banned.
You can't change me for long.
Silas will still be banned by Marietta.
More of a dog.
And we're going to see Zyra being banned by Michigan, and Yumi instant banned by the Pioneers. And is Michigan gonna pick Oh my goodness, they are picking the Thresh. Oh boy. I'm starting to think Michigan is basically telling Blazing Lyric, here's how you play Thresh. I'm afraid that's what they're doing. But Marietta will lock it in Irelia. Okay. So is that Irelia top? Or is that Irelia mid? If it's Irelia mid, where is Vex going? And it's going to be a Gnar top. This is interesting. Could that be a bottom Vex? I think that's a bot Vex. And Michigan is going to lock in the Yone for something. I'm trying to figure this out. That's going to be Yone mid, so Maokai jungle. Oh, it's Yone top. So wait. Okay. My brain's short circuiting for a second. So yeah, Oho is going to play Irelia, but it's a Vex bot. So interesting, very AP heavy bot lane with Zyra and Vex. And very AD heavy for Michigan with Yone top, Maokai jungle. Well, Maokai's AP a little bit, but and Corki mid. This is the thing about Maokai's AP. I gotta double check. Actually, I can't double check. That's okay. Never mind. We got the composition. Now we gotta wait 3 minutes for the game to start. So, what announcements have I not gone over yet? Well, we mentioned earlier that we're always looking for more students for our esports program. So, if you're a high school senior or a college transfer, we can offer a scholarship to be a part of the program. Now, in order to do that, though, we have tryouts for that. We do try to have a tryout at least once a month, or if there are any on-campus recruiting events, whether it's an open house or a visit day, we try to have in-person tryouts available. So we will have 2 tryouts in March. The first one is on March 18th. This is in conjunction of the Navy Blue and White Day, which I believe is the 18th. I'm going to double check that since we have a couple minutes here. But I want to make sure that is the correct day. Yes, Navy Blue White Day is on March 18th. So we will have in-person tryouts there. And then we'll have online tryouts through our Discord server on March 25th. So if you're a high school senior or a college transfer, you can arrange a tryout for either date by doing the following. Step 1, fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. Step 2, schedule the scholarship tryout for March 18th or the 25th by going to bit.ly/mcesporttryout. Step 3, join our Discord server at bit.ly/pyodiscord. The QR codes for those are on your screen right now, so take a screenshot of it. It's also in the Linktree link that I had earlier, so if you go there, these links are available as well. We're only going to have just a few more tryouts left, and after that, we will not be able to offer any more scholarships. Also want to thank everyone for their support. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Shout out to Cilantro for resubscribing to help support our program. It is much appreciated. If you're not in a position to actually pay for a sub, but if you have Amazon Prime, of course, there's this thing called Prime Gaming, where you can create a free Twitch account connected to Amazon Prime, and you get Prime Gaming, which gives you all sorts of perks, such as in-game items. It's like once a month you get some cool stuff for League of Legends, or you could get free games, or you get a sub that you can use on any channel you want, such as ours. Now, what do you get for subscribing to our channel, whether it's a Prime Gaming sub or a regular sub? Well, you get instant access to our VODs. We do put them up on YouTube later. It takes a little time to process them, of course. But if you want to watch them right away after the broadcast, then you can do that with a Twitch sub. You also get access to our Marietta College emotes, which you can see on your screen, different ways to express yourself. And I will just mention here, I kind of hinted at this during the Overwatch match, but we are in discussion of trying to get some additional emotes. And it's going to be a different artistic style. So I'm really looking forward to these because they definitely bring some life into the Pioneer. I think you're going to love them, but the only way you can use them is with a sub. But all right, you can hear the game audio. So let's get in here. Here we go, folks. Marietta College versus University of Michigan's JV team. Marietta is going to be on the blue side this time.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So it doesn't look like we're going to see anything out of the ordinary here. But now just kind of waiting for things to start up. I did see there was a question in the chat about Rainbow Six. Yes, we do have a Rainbow Six team. They are not competing this semester, but they did compete last semester. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get our Siege team up and running in the fall. We have already... we got a couple people coming in, so I think we're looking pretty solid to have Siege up and running again for the fall semester. But to answer your question, yes, we do have a Siege team. All right, so Marietta started with the red side, and Michigan started with the blue side. So now we're gonna see that hook being landed by Thresh, putting a lot of damage onto Blazing Lyric, popping the Ignite, and First Blood will go to Michigan in the bot lane. And you're just gonna try to put a lot of damage onto Maxi Boo, but we'll be fine for now. At half health, still has a potion if needed. And another hook's going to land in the bot lane, and Trippo is going to be looking to get the jump onto... Flashes away, but a great hook there by Scrimpo. Well, it's not really a hook, but pulling in. And they do get the kill onto Corky. But Shrimpo might be in trouble in his jungle. Pops the passive. And Yone and Maokai will be able to finish him off. So just going in and invading the jungle. Meanwhile, oh, he's going to try to get onto Corky, but gets the kill, but at what cost? He's going to end up going down. So it is a 1-for-1 trade there. So the Pioneers are realizing that if they want to get into this game, they're going to have to get some kills. They're going to have to play more aggressive because they know how good this Michigan team is. So they may be playing knowing that they don't have much to lose. Hook lands on a minion instead of Radio Soul. And Scrimpo is in position, maybe looking to make a play. There are no wards down there. So this could be the opportunity to try to get the jump onto the Thresh. Pings are coming out knowing that Thresh is in that brush. Scrimpo is waiting very patiently. He tries to get a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. But Scrimpo is still waiting in that lane. Looking to get a jump onto the Thresh. Gets the root and jumps right in. Pulls Thresh in. Gets the knockup. But Blazing Lyric is taking a whole bunch of damage. Does end up falling. And just not a whole lot of follow through on that. It just seemed like they were a little confused in the bot lane of who to target. Because there was some damage being done to Thresh and to Kai'Sa. And I think if Marietta concentrated their damage onto one of them, that would have gone down. Yone will teleport back into lane. And we are seeing Thresh looking to roam in the jungle, ping out where Zac might be. Going to get spotted out, but Thresh will be there to help, and Maokai's not too far behind. The hook is going to land onto Scrimpo. Does get taken down. Passive's not back up yet. So that was just a good roam by the Thresh and spotting out Scrimpo's gank attempt, and that's going to give Michigan a chance to go for the dragon. Actually, pops the ultimate to get knockback stun onto Yone. Actually taking a ton of damage, tries to flash out, but dies as flashing. Hook gets onto Zyra. Gets her about half health. I didn't even notice that was a corgi. How did I not see that? Meanwhile, Michigan does secure the dragon. And we see Kai'Sa gets the kill onto Blazing Lyric once again. And Yone gets another solo kill on Gnar. Now we see the bot lane putting some pressure onto Marietta's tower. Scrimpo is trying to chase down the Corki, but Maokai is there to help as well. And Scrimpo does stay alive, barely, but will stay alive. So it comes out and does land onto Zyra, popping the ignite, and Kai'Sa's going to get the kill. Actually, Thresh will get the kill on that one, using the hook to finish him off. So we're already seeing about a 5,000 gold difference, 8.5 minutes in the game. Tripper will work on clearing out the ward. Maxibu's gonna pop Meganar. We're gonna see Maokai popping the ultimate. Yone gonna be jumping in, and it's actually a 3-person dive onto the lane, and Maokai will actually get the kill. Takes 2 turret hits, but will survive, and they'll continue to push that top lane. It's going to look like that Yone will secure the first tower for Michigan. See, Thresh is going to get the hook onto Blazing Lyric once again, using that flay also to make it difficult for him to get back into tower. And it'll be another kill for Kai'Sa. 4-0-1 right now at 84 CS. That's going to be a very scary Kai'Sa. But we're also seeing Yone is also 4-0-1, but 97 CS. You're seeing that Marietta's done a pretty good job keeping the Corki in check. But the Yone and the Kai'Sa are definitely going to be scary in the latter parts of the game. See, the hook comes out, and Vex will go down. So just another kill for Kai'Sa in the bot lane. And they will use the Rift Herald in that bottom lane. And it's going to be a 3-person dive, getting the hook and the root. And there's just not much that Blazing Lyric can do about that.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And they will secure that bottom outer turret. You know, Yone is going to be looking to get the pick onto Gnar, but not going to get it just yet. But will move in and try to get the jump. Maxibu will flash away, but Yone will dash in, take 2 turret hits, and will be fine. Meanwhile, next Drake is going to be up in 5 seconds. Interesting, the bot lane's going to go ahead and reset. But Maokai is just invading their jungle. Not much the Pioneers can do about it. And Yone is going to get another kill, this time onto Irelia. And now Michigan will start collapsing onto the Chemtech Drake. Yone is going to be using that special package and try to burn down Strippo. Strippo is going to be using the ultimate, but the passive will be popped. Blazing Lyric is trying to pop the ultimate. Does catch Maokai, but not going to be able to finish him off. You know, Yone is going to be trying to put some damage onto Gnar, but Raider still trying to finish off Maokai and does get the shutdown. That might not have been a necessary flash, but we'll take the kill. But we are still looking at over 10,000 gold difference and not even 13 minutes into the game. Now Maxibu has popped Gnar, Meganar does have the ultimate ready and will use it to get the stun onto Thresh. But Gnar will go down. Oh, trying to take down Thresh, does get the shutdown, but will end up falling. Strippo's trying to be pop in, but does not have his ultimate or passive, so he's going to get taken out by Corki. So I mean, I like the fact that the Pioneers are trying to get engages where possible. It's just the goal difference is so high that there's not much that Marietta can do about it. Like, we see everyone but Corki has their mythic items, and no one on Marietta's side has a mythic item yet. So we're just seeing that the gold and power differential is just, it's high. It's very high. But obviously Michigan's going to go for that Chemtech Drake. And they will secure it. So now it's going to be Hex Tech Drakes for the rest of the game. Fresh gets another hook onto Blazing Lyric. Maokai's going to be popping the ultimate.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, he's going to get the jump onto the Gnar. Strippo's going to be trying to jump in. Pops the ultimate. But Yone comes in there with a double kill. Zyra ultimate comes up, doesn't connect anyone. And it's a quadra kill for Yone. And Irelia is down the bot lane finding Corki. Looking to teleport down there. Wanting to get that unofficial penta. Never mind, he gets the pentakill. So now that Yone is going to be too scary. The hook comes out, doesn't connect with Maxibu. But we're seeing the rest of Michigan collapsing onto the Pioneers, taking down Maxibu, taking down Shrimpo. Radio Soul's trying to move in there, but takes a lot of damage from the Kai'Sa. And we're going to see Michigan going straight for the Rift Herald. And they will secure it. So we're looking at pretty much an 18,000 gold difference, almost 17 minutes into the game. So Yone gonna get jumping in, but does have to the leap away. Now we're going to see Michigan trying to push forward using... They haven't summoned the Rift Herald just yet. But Yone is going to get one. They get the inhibitor tower, looking to get the inhibitor. Zyra ult does come out, but just does not do enough damage. And Corki and Kai'Sa are both going to get one down each. It does clear out the minion waves, but the Rift Herald will be summoned with this next push. Yone is going to be trying to leap in. Does end up having to fall back. Irelia pops the ultimate, but Kai'Sa takes down one turret. And Yone already with a double kill, triple kill. Looking to get the quadra kill, but Kai'Sa gets that last kill, and there's the quadra kill for Yone. So they do take out the second Nexus tower. All that's left is the Nexus. And we're seeing a little bit of BM here. They can easily finish off the tower. Just popping wards and see if they can finish off Blazing Lyric one more time. But they're not going to get that kill. But with that, Michigan will take down the Pioneers 2-0. But there is a reason why Michigan is the 5th seed in the North Conference, even if it is their JV team, at least in the conference that we're participating, I should say. They're C-Law has changed some things up with like a Premier League and then like a lower tier league, and there's a reason why Michigan's JV team is the 5th seed in the league that we're participating in. But all things considered, I mean, we got a couple kills. We'll take it. But that is going to be it for today. We will have some more matches next week, so there isn't anything more today, of course. So our Rocket League team will be playing against Manchester on Monday, and then we still have our NACE matches with Tuesday being our Overwatch match, Wednesday Valorant, and Thursday Super Smash Brothers. There may be some additional matches with spring break coming up. We will be looking at trying to get some of those reschedules taken care of. So that we may have some more games for you next week, but we are trying to get things rescheduled because of the upcoming spring break. So, for all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout outs again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Thank you for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.